Run it. I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah.
It's Shawn Showtime Porter fighting out of the fight capital of the world, Las Vegas, USA. This welterweight world champion looks to get back on top.
Introducing Gervonta Tank Davis.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Las Vegas, Nevada by way of Northeast Ohio, here is a welterweight champion of the world, Showtime, Shawn Porter. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America, wearing the white trunks trimmed with white, the Chosen One.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. And he scores with the counter. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Good counter punching. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Has been his best weapon all fight long. Missing with the hook. And he scores with the counter. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Perfect punch. Solid punch. That's another scoring shot. Hook misses. So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. Nice counter shot. That punch is beginning to take its toll. Swing. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner.
They ring the bell, and here we go. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Beautiful counter punch. When you're fighting a counter puncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, every twitch.
He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision? Swing and a miss with the hook. Nice punch. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point. Here he is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
We've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama, because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
That punch lands. Nice slip to avoid the jab. And that hook misses. And we may see a stoppage here. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has... What a massive upset this would be. With the judges, what a massive upset this would be. Could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Those counter punches have to hurt. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at a middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history book.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Perfect punch. Good one. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. This has been a very competitive round between these two. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Counter punch. That punch landed. Gonna shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. Solid punch. That punch is beginning to take its toll. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it.
And there's the bell to start the round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punches.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. And we may see an early stoppage here. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment, the defense failed them. He had his moment, but has it gone by?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Will the referee stop it? This may do it. It's all coming to an end. A true champion. Oh, and they got rocked. What a moment this is. Are we about to see a first-round knockout? Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. The old liver shot will buckle your knees every time, as this replay shows.
That's lights out right there.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Oh, that punch. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one.
Beautiful. A chance to make history.
What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
They ring the bell, and here we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle, man. He's got a bluff there.
Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Hey, those punches add up. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nope, that jab not going to score. That punch lands. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one's dare do anything out of turn.
That one lands. Catch and shoot. And here he comes, finally waking up from that nap.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never...
We're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. And here he comes, finally waking up from that nap.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about...
And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the... And now going for the finish. And they're down. Would be wise here to take the full 8 seconds. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
That one lands. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
There's a counter shot. Perfect punch. Another scoring shot there. And he did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them. They may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire. Because someone's going to get hurt, and someone's got to react.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight was...
And a wise move there to clinch.
You can't do that too often because the referee is eventually going to start taking points off you. You saw the referee watch, look, didn't say anything, just gestured to say, I've checked you. Now be careful, because when he starts pulling, taking you out of your rhythm, it's going to get harder.
Hey, those punches add up. Perfect punch. Nobody home with that hook. And that's the right decision here. Veteran move to grab on, but as you know, you can't do it too often.
Well, sometimes style makes fight, but this one, the styles just seem to be clashing.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the score.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important.
They ring the bell, and here we go. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Beautiful counter shot. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Oh my goodness, what pace, what pace. They're like, do you know what a Yorkshire Terrier is, Todd? They're like little Yorkshire Terriers.
This fight has a real good flow to it. That jab misses. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This can be so frustrating when you're almost such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, locked. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense.
Why weren't they more cautious? Thought we were going to see the finish, and at some point the corner needs to think about stepping in here. And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
time to go celebrate after another knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.